All right. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. Um, yeah, I think the last time I did any recording was uh-oh, was when my sisters were here, and that was like 2-3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's been a while, and I decided why not do something that I'm kind of familiar with. I'm not super. I never really played Alpha One. Actually, if anything, I played it on the. I played it on the Game Boy. That was the one I actually. There was a girl in middle school who had, I think, I don't know, it wasn't her Game Boy. It might have been like her brother's Game Boy or something. But she had this game on the Game Boy Color, and I think we were doing the like standardized testing because it was around that, like towards the end of the year, and we were paired up by homeroom. So I was in like the smart kids homeroom because I used to be a smart kid. But yeah, so she was playing it, and I was like, oh, I forgot what I was playing. But she had this, and she had like Mega Man 1 or 2 on the Game Boy. I don't remember. How do you do specials in this game? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, but she had like Mega Man 1 or 2 on the Game Boy, and at this point, like, I had heard of Mega Man, and I played like 7, but I didn't really play any of the NES ones because I didn't have any of them. So I remember being like, oh, that's cool. But then this one, I like asked her if she could let me borrow it. I think I let her borrow like Sonic R on the PC, which is like a really strange one to ask for. But yeah, she let me borrow this one, and I remember playing the hell out of it, even though it was like completely different because it was the Game Boy one. There's only like 2 buttons. Everything looks super pixelated, and actually, this stage, I think even in the Game Boy one, still has the cats in the background. I remember that much. But yeah, so that's the one I remember playing as, I guess, as a kid. But I never really owned any of the only real Alpha game that I played was Alpha 3, because we had it on PS1 and on Dreamcast. And that one was dope. So then later on, I went back and played some of these just to kind of see what the fuss was all about. Like, they made 3 for a reason, It wasn't just they were bored and they needed to make something. Like, the Alpha games were made for a reason. And like, this one's fine. You can see that it's a departure from like the Street Fighter 2, which I think was the one at the time, but not really enough to, like, it was different because of the art styles. Everything was like more anime looking, and there were new characters, and everyone's supposed to be younger, and they started doing all kinds of stuff to the lore of the games, because in Street Fighter 2 it was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's the World Warriors and whatever, and then this is when they started adding, like, Bison has like different bodies, and Ryu has the dark power in him, and Ken had a ponytail, and like, just, they started adding all the extra stuff that eventually turned into like Street Fighter lore. There's not a lot of it in this one, but it definitely was the game that started it. This one has like specials are normal now. Like, I think in the one before, which was one of the Street Fighter 2 revisions, they had a super meter, but it was like you could maybe pull off 1 per match. There was only 1 bar, and then there wasn't really, like, it was like there wasn't a big, how do I say it? Like, it wasn't such a big deal. Like, it was just the same sprites, but like with like a speed up, slow down effect, I think. I don't remember, but I remember it wasn't like a huge thing. Whereas in this one, you have 3 special meters. They're kind of just more normal. The gameplay is faster paced. There's more combos you can do. But yeah, it's not quite as crazy as some of the later ones. 3 in particular had so much stuff into it. I think people are the consensus on the internet anyway is that number 2 is the best one because they added custom combos and you can do like the gameplay was like the most balanced and everything was, you know, right in the world. But I don't have too much memories of that one, so I don't have a preference to that one. I like the third one because there's so much shit in it. This guy, Adon, in Street Fighter Alpha 3, sucks to fight, and he sucks to fight here too. I don't know what difficulty it's on. I'm just playing the arcade collection on, or the 30th anniversary collection on the PS4, so I don't know what setting it's on, but usually the arcade settings are like higher. Plus, I'm also like not, I'm also not that great at this. Let me see, what else is going on? Come on, man. Yeah. So my idea was, I'm gonna beat this game and I'm gonna beat this game and get the trophy for beating the game, because I think this game has trophies for beating every single one of the levels or one of the games, and there's like 12 of them. So it's a lot, but there's a trophy for doing each one. So I'm thinking, yeah, I should probably, you know, why not ease back into it by playing something familiar, like different but still familiar, which is why I chose this game. And, you know, maybe get a trophy in the process. But it looks like Adon is not going to let me continue. And if this is only the third guy, I don't know what the next ones are going to be like. It feels weird recording again because, like I said, the last time I recorded, like actually recorded like normal was like over a month ago. Because I usually record these things on one of my days off. And I try to do like 5 videos, like record 5, I guess, gameplay sessions. And then like I edit it and whatever. And then I upload a few of them a week. And then sometimes when I don't have like I just don't feel like playing something because nothing comes to mind. I'll do the bad drawing because that's another way I can kind of make videos, and also they're hilariously bad, and they're fun to do, so I do that. But I was doing that in, you know, kind of like normal routine, and then my sisters came to visit, and we did some episodes with them. Well, I did some episodes with them, which were super fun. They weren't. Janet had done it before because we had done some like through the PlayStation's share play thing. But Anna had never really done one. But I think she had fun doing it. And yeah, it was fun to do it. I didn't get a chance to do it with to record all 3 of us together, or even with Alyssa, like all 4 of us. But I mean, still, the going back and rewatching the Barbie one, and learning all these new things about, or putting together all these pieces to figure out why Anna is the way she is, all because of a Barbie game, is pretty hilarious. I mean, it's an exaggeration, obviously, but I mean, a lot of it is true, you know, with all the stuff like that marketed towards little girls. Kind of makes sense. But yeah, like the sessions we did, I mean, the Mario Kart one was pretty bleh because we didn't really know what the hell to talk about because Janet was focusing too hard, and then I'm not huge on that Mario Kart, so well, I mean, it's fine, but it's not my favorite game. so it was kind of hard to just talk about stuff because we didn't really know. And then once we played the Power Rangers game, I think it like opened up because we, you know, I don't know what it is about Power Rangers, but whenever we have that going, it's a fun time. Like when we did Battle for the Grid, that was a fun one. And then the SPD one. Oh, and also I want to clarify on the SPD one. They actually do have powers in the show. I watched the opening to it, and then in like the background, it shows in their little character intros. It actually shows in the background them using the same abilities from the game, like where the red one goes through walls, the yellow one can make copies of herself, and then the pink one can make her hand turn into whatever. Like I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't really watch that one, but it was interesting that we thought it was just something they made up for the game just to add some spice, but no, it's actually from the show, which I mean I think just kind of adds to how they actually tried with that game instead of just kind of like a make whatever. They actually tried to make a cool game. Oh crap. Oh no. So I thought that was interesting, and I clarified it with Jenna. I was like, hey, watch this video of Power Rangers SPD, and then she saw it and she was like, oh wow, I don't remember any of that, but that's okay. It's real. We didn't make it up. The game didn't make it up. Come on, guy. Sansan, I think it was a... I like that there's a Street Fighter 2 poster in the background. This level kind of reminds me of Shenmue. Not so much with the city in the background, because Shenmue 1 didn't really have any of that, but Shenmue 1 had the you walking around all these like little stores and the convenies. Yeah, what else is there? What else did I play? I played Mortal Kombat with Anna. Oh shit, I like totally goofed. I was gonna call it in the at the beginning of the video, but I totally forgot. But I guess I'll save it for the next one, so it can be the first thing. I'll try one more time, and then if I die again, that's it. Even though I'm pretty close. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out like what else is going on in the world of me. Not really. It's nothing really. It's what other video game news things? Oh, yeah. Just not a whole lot. Everything's grinded to a halt. Oh, what movie did we just see? Ride the Wave or Ride Your Wave? Yeah, we watched Ride Your Wave, where, I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler. Like, I didn't know anything about the movie when we watched it. I saw the cover at work and I was like, oh, that looks like a cute movie that we can watch. And so I just bought it. And yeah, that one was pretty good. It was, I don't know, I think Alyssa and I discussed it, and it'd be easier if she was here because we can have a back and forth, but she's at work. But I think the movie would have been a lot more impactful if they had let some of those moments sink in more, like some of the more dramatic moments. Because I think they kind of rushed some parts of it, and it didn't really have time to land, you know. Just when you were like getting invested in something, or like something was supposed to, like, you can tell it was meant to leave a big impact. It didn't have the like. Oh my god. Double? Wait, who wins? Okay. Yeah, like it was supposed to have a huge impact in certain moments, and because of the way they played it, it just didn't. But like overall, I mean, I liked the story of the movie. It was pretty sad, but also I also really like the voice of the main character, the girl. I don't think I've heard her in anything before. And I also liked her character as how like she's just kind of like I don't know, very free. I think was nice. And then the main guy, I think he was a good like compliment to her, where he's just very like meek and, well, I mean, I guess he's not meek, but he's not as like oh shit, hey, I'm gonna lose here. Where he's just like you know, he doesn't have the confidence that she has, and he's like, oh, you're confident. She's like, oh, actually, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's pretty cute. But yeah, I don't think I said. I think in all that rambling, I don't think I said anything about the movie. Also, I like this one dude who's just jamming out. I don't know where this is supposed to be. Is this New York? Who cares? I'm about to die. But yeah, ride your wave. I'd say 7 out of 10. Not the best, not the worst. It's good enough to like actually watch. It's got some funny stuff. It's got some sad stuff. It has flaws, but overall, I think. I wonder if it's on a streaming service because I bought the DVD. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue. These are some weird continue balls. Eh. Well, that's a Street Fighter Alpha 1. It's whatever. Like, it's a Street Fighter game. I think it's... Ooh, let me put my name in. I can see why it was great when it came out, like why people liked it, but it definitely has that, like, once the other games came out, they made this game irrelevant. And I definitely felt that. And Jesus Christ, Bison. Got that Chinsey.